everyone. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 5 as well, of the Everything Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Ella Chan, and today I'm here with some of the ensemble members from the upcoming musical, Anastasia. So if you could go ahead and introduce yourselves and who you play.
Hi, I'm Madeline Schaefer, and I am a Russian villager and a swan.
Hi, I'm Beatrice Detoy. I'm a Russian villager and a smoker.
Oh, wow. How long have you guys been doing theater?
2012.
Oh, wow. It's been a bit.
I think this is my 5th musical.
Nice. Could you guys, I know it's kind of general, but do you guys think you could describe your characters in any way?
You could go first.
Okay, so for the Russian villager scene, we're mostly peasants on the street. We're very cold, and we like to gossip about like things going on in Petersburg. And then when we move to Paris, we are celebrating having a good time, like that we got out of Russia when we still could, because the Russian Revolution is going on. And so we have like a big bar scene that we're all like partying.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of covered it, but so it's right after the Romanovs were like killed. And so Russia's like really poor and they're under the Soviets. And so we're all like, let's get out of Russia. And then, as she said, in Paris, we're all like, Paris, it's great. Let's be in Paris. And there's Land of Yesterday where we're like, oh, but we miss Russia. But we're in Paris. So we're living.
Yeah.
Because we're all like rich, I guess. Or we were.
Who knows?
Who knows?
How do you guys like portray your character? Like, knowing that there isn't a lot of voice lines for you guys, how do you guys like physically portray that?
It's a lot of hovering around barrels, like we're freezing, and like arguing, because people were arguing over food and whatnot. And then it's also like, oh, connections, like, oh, hey, you're my friend, like, let's get out of here while we still can.
Yeah, I agree. I think also it's like in the bar scene, we're like all like interacting with each other a lot, and so like shows that we're having like a good time.
Yeah, like, because we're all aristocrats, cats, I don't know how to say that right, but.
No, you didn't, yeah.
And so we're all old, rich people. Well, maybe not old, but we were rich people. And so we're all like, oh, hey, we all used to party together. Now we're in this new place and we're partying again.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun. What have been some of your favorite parts about putting the show together?
Oh, well, I'm in stagecraft, so I got to build a lot of the set pieces, which I thought was really fun. My favorite thing that I probably built, that's tough, actually. Probably the barrels. They were a lot, and they were a new technique that we learned to make them look all rusted.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I liked seeing everything come together, especially like the different layers that stagecraft put on like the sets, and like new things kept coming every day.
Yeah.
And then once we, did it with costumes and the orchestra, it's just been a really fun experience.
Yeah. What were some challenges for you guys, and how did you overcome them?
Ooh, you can go first.
I think one of the challenges is like really getting the music down, because I'm an alto, and so I sing all the harmony, and I'm one of the main dancers, and so singing harmony while dancing is really hard, so it took a lot of practice to get the songs right.
Yeah, I think it's for me watching for choreo's cues and also some changes, because some of them, like, you really got to go fast, especially if you move set pieces on or off. And so you're like, gotta change, and then move this, and then move it off, and then go change again. It's a lot, but I think we've all handled it pretty well.
Last night there wasn't too many casualties. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't realize like how much like back and forth, how much isn't consistent that you have to really work on. So I applaud you guys for that. That's really crazy. In a lot of instances, people don't really follow through the musical if they don't get the lead. How do you guys, like, what moves you to stay in ensemble for that?
I think that it's still just a ton of fun being in a big group dance. Like, there's something about the interactions that you have and just the acting. It's still so much fun to be part of those big ensemble numbers.
And there's really no small part. I feel like every person that's on the cast that I've seen has, like, their own, like, little moment to shine. Even if it's small, like, it's really balanced out. And for me, it's, like, also my senior year, and a lot of my friends do it. And so I'm like, oh, well, let's go strong. Let's finish this together. And it's kind of the teamwork aspect, I think, keeps us all going. Yeah,
I totally get that. And adding on to that, I was going to ask a little later, but how do you feel knowing that this is your last time performing with the Redwood musical?
I mean, it's kind of like, it's bittersweet, because it's sad to go, but I'm also really excited to see, like, the torch get passed on and see what they do in the future. And I mean, all of my friends have been in it for a really long time, like all 4 years, and I'm like, I applaud them all, and it's really cool to see them like where they've come, because freshman year I did it, and now I'm doing it senior year, and it's like, wow, like the memories. It's saying goodbye, but it's also like saying hello to new opportunities for everyone.
Yeah, I feel like senior year, you just reminisce on everything. You're like, oh, we used to be
it's
so
a lot
young.
of nostalgia.
Yeah, totally. For both of you guys, are you planning to continue musical theater outside of high school, like as a hobby major?
Actually, yes. February, well, this month, when auditions come out, Selma Theater is doing Grease, and I plan to audition for it. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I plan on auditioning for community theaters and like summer programs, and I want to go to college to major in musical theater.
That's awesome. Kind of shifting gears here. What are some like unspoken facts or knowns about being an ensemble member? Because a lot of people think about leads, you know, they have all these big lines and stuff, but I feel like there's so much that goes into building the ensemble.
Yeah. I think one of the big things is that you are still in the time, you are still a character, you still exist. And so the fun thing about being an ensemble is that you're not like given something. So you kind of get to make your own twists up about your character. You're like, oh, hey, I'm so-and-so and this is my life and now I'm here. And so you really get to like map it out for yourself. And I think that's really fun for ensemble.
Yeah, also there's not really someone to follow. I feel like being a lead, you watch the Broadway productions or other productions of it and you think that you have to live up to that. And I think that with being an ensemble, you can, you know, like you said, you can create your own person.
Yeah, totally. How do you guys juggle school and your other personal activities with musical rehearsals?
I use a lot of free time in other classes to get my work done. And usually I don't have that much to do at musical rehearsal.
I'm pretty thankful this year. I don't have like a lot of homework, sometimes not even any.
Yeah,
so it's really easy to like not juggle anything. But the one thing I have had to juggle is taking my sister around, because I have a little sister and she does a lot of things too. So it's like, hey, mom and dad, can you take her? 'Cause I have rehearsal right now.
Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, my parents are actually out of town right now, so I've been driving my siblings everywhere, and then I have musical rehearsal and all that stuff. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
What are you guys looking forward to most with the remaining rehearsals and your upcoming performances?
Oh no, you go first.
I think I'm looking forward to making it like as perfect as I can, and like just having as much fun as I can doing it, and not really like focusing on like the challenges or the hard things, but like pushing through and just getting to see it all come together.
Totally.
I'm really excited to like see the final product and be in the final product, because I think it's going to be really, really, really great. And I really want everyone to come see it, because I think it'll be so fun for all of them. And Anastasia's like been my high school career. Like I met one of my best friends by singing Anastasia, so it's like a full circle moment. Yeah. So I'm really excited for it to like be done, but I'm also really sad because it's like all of these people that I'm like getting close with, and like they're all one big family, and now I'm like bye. Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah, I totally get that.
It's sad, but
it is.
It's life. So
I totally get that. What's like one of your guys' favorite scenes to perform in, and why?
Oh,
I think Land of Yesterday. It's so fun.
See,
I was gonna say that too.
It's like a big party in a bar. It's really fun.
It might be my favorite because there's 4 of us that stand like right behind the piano on stage, and we all just like yap while they dance, and we're like, yeah, you got that. Like it's just a bunch of like cheering them on, and we're like, yeah, go dance, have fun. So it's really fun. It's a big number, and I think we all put our best effort into it.
Yeah.
So.
And I think that when the crowd gives back, I think that last night they kind of did.
Yeah, when we actually
our directors did.
Our first audience-ish,
yeah.
It was like the feedback was just...
It made us have so much more energy.
Yeah.
It was a ton more fun.
I totally get that. Miller, do you have any questions?
Mr. Miller, a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Is that like his calling card?
I guess so.
So I went last night, and it was incredible. Like, incredible. It's the part I want to understand of the play that you can help me understand is these ghosts. Are they ghosts?
Yes.
Are they ghosts?
Yes.
Okay. And they haunt Anastasia.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And tell me about that.
Well, because Anastasia, at the very beginning, you see her kind of like collapse because the part is that the building is falling on her. Like the castle is falling in on her because of all the explosions. And so it causes her to have amnesia. And so the ghosts exist as like this kind of trying to bring her back to her memories. And so they haunt her to be like, hey, remember us, like we're your family, this is who you were.
And the dancing the lights,
yes.
so beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
so
stunning.
beautiful.
so
I love
well
the-
put together.
I love that we got the projections
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
Broadway production.
It was like I saw it on our monitors backstage for the first time last night, and I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so stunning. It looks gorgeous.
With their dresses. It's
Yes.
so
Yeah, my
pretty.
camera loved them.
Yeah.
And those dresses are elaborate.
Oh, they're
I know,
so
they're
pretty.
stunning.
Yeah.
Because
Piece of a dress fell on me last night.
Yeah, you were almost killed. I saw that.
Yeah, I was like, what just hit me?
I was on stage and I saw something like fly off, and I'm like, where? And I was looking on the stage. I'm like, where did it go? Because I can run out and like grab it.
It's literally down in the pit right now. Like I put it on my stands. It's still there.
It was probably one of the brooches, is what I'm thinking.
Maybe I'll give it
from their
back.
sashes.
Yeah.
Keep it as a souvenir.
Yeah.
Some people were injured in the making of Anastasia.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, yeah. There's stories from stagecraft for that too.
Yucky.
So you're a stagecraft kid.
Yes.
In addition, historically, stagecraft kind of has elements of musicals past.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year in Mermaid, Ariel's big pile of crap. It had like things from previous
Yeah.
musicals. Is there any like hidden Mickeys in this one?
I mean, ooh, I gotta think about that. Cause
The Yellow
yeah.
Brick Road.
yeah, the Yellow Brick Road from Wizard of Oz is our opera boxes.
I didn't even know that.
And a lot of the walls were actually from It's a Wonderful Life for the opera boxes too.
Oh, nice.
Because guys,
Reuse,
yeah.
reduce, recycle.
yes.
Yeah, you pull back the curtain, you start to realize so much stuff gets
Yeah.
recycled. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, a lot of the costumes, know some of our costumes are from when COS put it on, so that's something too.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of aspects where things get reused. Like all of our sidings and walls have been used. Like I think one of our walls has Barbie from Homecoming on
Yeah.
it still.
Yeah.
So
On the back.
yeah. So
Yeah.
there's always like little Easter eggs.
Yeah. And then it's busy backstage. What's that like backstage?
Oh.
Is there a lot of standing around, just being bored?
Just like running around.
Is
It's,
it?
yeah, I mean, it kind of depends because sometimes you're running around or sometimes you have to stand and sing, and sometimes you're up in your dressing room because you're like, I got a quick change and then go back down. It's a lot of chaos, but I think it actually gets managed out pretty well. What do you think?
I don't think that it's ever boring because
That's for sure.
we're always with our friends. We're always having
Oh, that's
fun. We
fun.
always get to watch. And yeah, whenever we're up in the dressing rooms, it's like it's a lot
And
of fun.
you guys are mic'd up?
Some of us are, some of us aren't.
Okay. So when they need additional voices in a scene, do you guys stand near each other and sing, or?
Yeah, we all stand in like little circles around people who have mics, and we're all like,
Oh, that's fun.
And
It's
so
cute.
we're all in like a little like it feels kind of
Like a
cultish
little ball of
actually.
quiet.
Because we're all just in like a little circle singing into one person's mic to make sure the
It's like
vocals get
hymns.
heard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. People don't know that voices backstage are.
Contributing.
Yeah, they're contributing to the sound that the
Yeah.
audience hears.
Like there's so many unseen forces I feel like that
Yeah.
audiences don't consider.
And especially in this show, like it was written
Yeah.
for offstage voices. We're constantly told that, and
'Cause I
it
think
requires us
The
to sing.
Broadway production has 35 mics, and so we're not using 35 mics. I think we have 28 that we're running, which is still a lot.
That's still a lot, yeah.
And so it's not as much as the musical requires, so we're all like switching off sometimes and whatnot. But I think we work it out, and it balances pretty well.
That's nice.
Lola's scene. What's her character's name?
Oh, Lily, Countess Lily.
That's pretty
Countess
close.
Lily. That scene is. I didn't expect it, and it's.
The one with Connor.
The Land of Yesterday.
Oh,
just-
Land
I
of
always
just
try peeking over on stage so I can watch it because it's so like
all that
every-
movement
high
and
energy.
Yeah, I love it.
It reminds me a little bit. I don't know if you guys were around at that time, but it reminds me a little bit of the bar scene that Alyssa Sazzino was in
Bye Bye Birdie.
Bye Bye Birdie. I think. Yeah.
Yes.
It
Yes,
just that whole.
Yeah.
She was like in the club with the men
the
and
gentlemen's club.
Yeah,
Yes, that was my
and-
freshman year.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
such a cool thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just a really great scene. I
Yeah.
think they pulled it off really well. She's so dynamic.
Yes. Lola's amazing, honestly.
Yeah. You can tell she's been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask the story of Anastasia. It's kind of like a self-discovery thing, and Elle was saying it's a lot of independent female lead role kind of thing. How does this story like overall what does it mean to you? Like how do you kind of relate or how do you see it through? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that it's kind of like you don't necessarily have to be what you're destined to be. It can change a lot. And like if you think that like, oh, when I grow up I want to be like a doctor or whatever, you don't necessarily have to do that, or if your parents tell you this is what you have to do, you don't necessarily want to do that. It can change a lot.
Totally.
Because I feel like, building off of that almost, Anastasia she loses like this whole self-identity that she has as a little girl, and then she's like trying to figure out who she is now, and you can see that it doesn't align. After she realizes who she is, she's like, this isn't like what I want anymore. Like, this isn't what I want to be. And so I feel like it's very, very reflective sometimes, because I feel like we have a very set path for ourselves, and then we're like, see, I'm here, but this isn't where I want to go anymore.
Yeah, totally.
And so I feel like it's very, especially, I don't know, I lost my train of thought, but especially for, I feel like, younger girls, it's like, oh, you don't have to choose right away. Like, you can let it find you. So
Yeah.
Do you guys, in the beginning of the arc of being in a musical, is there a moment at the very beginning where everybody who's made the crew, right? Do you guys all just sit in a circle and read through the whole thing? Like, do you know the whole story arc from the very beginning? Like, when you get cast and you're picked after auditions, like, is there this moment where everybody like sits in chairs and you literally just read through the script so that everybody kind of understands the whole story? Or does your knowledge of the story come together as
you go along,
later, like when you finally get into the LJ and you're allowed to kind of see it all come together? Is that when the story gels? Or do you know the story before you even start?
I think some of us went in knowing the story. Others of us learned it as we went. And like, as a starting point, I think our first thing we do is we sit in the drama room and we get our scripts, and we get through the basic facts. And then our first ever rehearsal is a vocal rehearsal where we learn like the first ever song. And so we're like, oh, look, we're here. But we kind of, if you don't know the story, you kind of learn it as you learn the songs, and you watch like from the sidelines in the drama room as we go. But
I think that's true. I also think that it's on you a little bit to learn the story. I mean, if you want, you can read through the entire script and understand it.
So everybody has a copy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but you clearly, you probably want to be part of the team and you want to know the story, and so that's like you said, it's kind of on you, right? But there's never like a spot where everybody just parks it and you just literally read through the thing.
I mean,
as a group.
Not all of us, but I know the people that had a lot of lines or like were considered named characters, they all sat down in a circle because they're like they
have to understand the narrative arc, right?
They're like the anchors of the, and we're all like the chain that like puts it together.
Yeah, so as long as like the leads know what's going on, it kind of scatters off kind of.
Yeah, almost.
It was funny. I went to the rehearsal last night, and it was clearly a rehearsal. Like, it was not like a final dress rehearsal. It was like there was spots where it was like, oh, what we had planned isn't working.
Yes.
Mrs. Galvan kind of adjusts those things on the fly if something doesn't look right and that kind of stuff. Do you guys have permission to like stop the bus if it's unsafe? Like, hey, this is dangerous, or this, I think there was a wall incident last night where Nathan like hit his shin pretty well.
Well, I remember first time we moved into the theater, we had to stop very beginning first dance of the Romanovs because one of our walls flew in too low, and so it got tangled, and so it wouldn't go up, and so it was very dangerous for them to dance. And Galvan kind of stopped it because we were all like, we all stopped ourselves. We're like, oh, what do we do?
Yeah.
And so she came on stage, and I helped her like fix the wall situation. But we don't usually stop things because in the moment, I don't think most of us realize that it's dangerous or not.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's very Galvan thing. She's like, stop. Like, you guys are going to get hurt. Stop. We need to stop this for safety reasons.
It's nice she can notice that so quickly.
Yeah, she's also really attentive to which things could hurt us and to keep us safe.
It's like, it's her number one priority when we're in theater. She's like, I need to make sure that you are all safe. And if we have to stop for something, it's okay because safety comes first. And like, she's been doing this for 20 years now. This is her 20th show. So.
Nice.
And then she was at theater tech back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so she knows.
She notices everything.
Yeah.
But everything's happening in the dark, and things are heavy, and they're falling from the sky, and
literally
you're wearing, 100-pound costumes. And I mean, space is cramped backstage. There's so many set pieces that are in the way and stuff like that. Like the ability to move around is so limited. Yeah.
Like I want to say it's probably like 4 feet that you can like walk behind the curtain, and then like set pieces, and like that's your walking space from like one side of the stage to the other.
And somebody who's got a quick change has to like race out, race
shove
back.
Everyone out of their way.
Yeah.
Hard to see.
Like I get off I have to fudge. I don't remember what side of the stage, but I get off on like one side and then I have to book it across to quick change, and then I got to come back to that side to move a set piece.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So
It's a workout.
yeah,
You're about to say, Madeline.
sorry. Do you have
Oh,
just
I think that
About
was-
how some
yeah.
things are moving really fast and some things
Yes.
are moving really slow, and everything's
Also-
big and heavy. And
Yeah, with the train in the way, I think that like there's even less space than 4 feet.
that is a big set
Especially
piece.
Yeah.
it's
it was
really
a
impressive.
lot. We couldn't even transport it with our container. We had to walk it down Main Street.
Oh
to
my
the theater.
gosh.
Yeah,
It is
that
big.
was
Yeah.
fun.
No,
I
I'm glad
mean,
you had fun.
cars honked at us, but it was fun.
It was big.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. From my vantage point.
Yeah. Just pay attention to that white stripe so you
Oh.
don't fall in the pit.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Or if you see the top of my head.
Yeah.
You can throw parts of your costume at,
Oh,
at,
Oh,
at the
Ella,
same time,
but,
yeah.
but
Well, I don't think I'll be throwing my big cigarette at you, but
there you go.
Oh, no, need to smoke
unless
down here.
unless you want the chalk smoke.
Oh, yummy.
Are they bubblegum cigarettes later? Do you
No.
get to eat them?
No.
No.
They're
be
just
cool.
you just like blow into them and like it's chalk, so it like just comes out
Oh.
the other
Yeah.
side.
I don't get to see stuff
I
like
know.
that.
And
Yeah, you're down in your hole banging on your triangle.
I know. Like I have to sit like this.
Yeah.
And it's like somebody else is back here.
They put the short kid underneath the like overhang with her
know.
triangle and her
I saw
xylophone.
you because when we first moved in and like we got to watch you guys while the other stuff was
Oh,
going on
yeah.
when we weren't on stage. I was like, oh hey, I know those guys. Like
Yeah.
look at them go.
Like I go on my tiptoes and I'm like trying to look what's going on stage and then realize I'm counting. I'm like, oh shoot, I need to play.
I almost wish you guys had a monitor too, so you could like
That would
see
be
what
so
you're
cool.
playing.
That'd be so cool. But
No, let's make a request.
Yeah.
I think we can make a request.
This
I
is
know
the
my
year.
brother's playing clarinet in the pit, and I think that he said that if someone is center stage, he can see their head, and if they're at the front of the stage, then he can barely see their whole body, but
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
can't see any of it.
And they're really focused on Mr. Creo.
Yeah.
You know, because Mr. Creo, he's on his little box there, and he can kind of see what's going on and when
Yeah.
music's supposed to
And
start.
you guys have to
whatever.
watch for cues as
Yeah.
well, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, especially Brinley in the music box, because he'll start playing. You guys will start playing the music first, and it's supposed to be like right on it. And so she always like, it was.
It's hard to
It
align.
was like tough at first, but I think she's got it down now. I haven't seen her like mess it up at all. So
When Connor was here, this is kind of a side quest here. When Connor was here, he was talking about for a long time he was wanting to have an accent, and it just was forced and not good and frustrating to him. And he finally like things gelled. Are there, in the rehearsals? I was a musical kid. I was a ensemble member in high school. And I always felt like awkward until a point. And then I was like, oh, this is how I am in this space, right? Like all the fake talking we did on the side, and like, oh, we're really interested and,
Yeah.
whatever. And it was just about nothing. Do you guys have that vibe, or do you kind of like
Did you ease into it?
I mean, so-
once you're in a costume and once you hear the music and then you're like, okay.
I feel like our first time running through the things, it was like, oh, we just got to get our music down, get our dances down. But then like after a while for like actual blocking and like set moving and stuff, it was like, oh, hey, like I know you. We're supposed to be in a group together. Like let's pretend talk. Like it was really easy because after a while I think we all like.
You realize there's other people
Yeah,
there.
we're all like in a group and we all have like this chemistry, like we're a family, and so it's really
Oh,
easy to
that's
talk to
nice.
people. So you're like, oh hey, like let me just
Yeah.
pretend act with you real quick. Like it's really easy.
Yeah, I think you also like figure out like you stop really thinking about the dance and like where you have to be and like what you have to sing, and it's all just like
You can build
it's-
off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's much easier.
You,
It's like
you
laying
feel like
the
you're wearing your
foundation.
own clothes
Yeah.
instead of an
Yeah.
awkward costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta lay the foundation and then you can build on it.
Yeah. What's something that our conversation today didn't let you say?
Yeah, well, anything you
Besides,
like-
hey, come to the musical because it's really, really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. And I think that it's just a super fun opportunity. Even being in the ensemble, it's always a lot of fun.
I just want to like shout out Ringhofer and Jill and like all
Yes.
of our choreographers and a vocalist and our oh my gosh, costume designer,
Yes.
because they work so hard, and everyone else who helps out with Ringhofer, like they work so hard, and it's really impressive to see what they do because you're kind of like in the dark for a really long time, and then
Yeah.
you start trying on costumes and getting things going. You're like, oh hey, like this looks really good, and you don't really get to see yourself as the audience will see you, and so you have to rely on like photos and whatnot. But I think it all turns out really well, and I want to just give them props for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do really try to they do a lot of research to connect us to the time period and to make sure we're wearing the right stuff, our hair is the right way. And I mean, they constantly do change it. I know I'm getting a new dress tonight, so
I know. I'm getting more accessories. I might have to change my hair.
Yeah.
It's a bunch.
Like your performances in how many 2 days, and
Yeah.
like you're still adding stuff. And
Yeah.
I feel like people don't realize like you guys have been working on this since October.
Yeah.
Like so much is built up,
We,
but
like,
all your work
picked up. Yeah. It was. But I mean, it's gonna be great. And I think people are really going to enjoy it. I mean, we're all enjoying it on stage, so I hope everyone else enjoys
having
it.
a ton of
Oh, it translates.
Yeah.
For
It
sure.
definitely
Okay.
does.
Yeah.
I'm thankful because we don't know. We think it translates, and then sometimes we'll get notes like, you guys need to have more energy. And we're like, we
Yeah,
don't
you just
have
have
energy.
We think we're sparkling, but apparently we're not.
I know.
I'm sure having an audience will help as
Yeah.
you know the shows and performances go on.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah. Anything else to add?
I like
Either of
my
you?
pictures came out great last night.
Pictures.
Oh, I'm
are-
so
you
glad.
guys
I
should
can't wait to
I'm
see
still
them.
organizing them. So
Okay.
when they're out.
Yeah.
yeah,
check 'em out.
I gave a link to Mrs. Galvan so she could use them for socials. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go again tonight. Last night I was shooting leads. Tonight
Yeah.
I'm taking pictures of ensemble cast members. So like trying to get everybody a moment.
Yeah.
You know.
I hope my hair turns out good tonight.
We'll see what
Me too.
happens.
I know we have an earlier call time, so I'll hope
Yeah.
I can
Oh,
get
yeah.
everything good.
I'm going to drive my sister home and then drive right back. So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh no, but I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, you guys got it. You
Yeah.
guys doing wonderful on stage. Well,
I feel like especially I got to participate.
no, I think participating is the best part, and I think as an ensemble,
Yeah.
that really goes to show. But with that being said, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah,
and
thanks for
thank
having
you.
us.
yeah, of course. Make sure you guys check out these wonderful people on stage February 5th through the 7th in Anastasia. And once again, I'm your host, Ella Chan, signing off from the show that brings it all, Everything Entertainment.